Hearts are back, Craig Gordon is back, Scottish football is back, but we left it late to get past the Spartans and advance into the last 16 of the Scottish Cup. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. Despite the result today, despite the performance, despite anything, first and foremost, great to see Craig Gordon back, playing a competitive game for Hearts, where he belongs, between the sticks. And I'm not going to debate here whether he should be the number one or number two, or whether he's better or not than Sander Clark. But he is. Okay, I just want to point that out right now. I know a lot of people are debating and discussing whether Craig Gordon needs to earn his way back in, or whether he should be the number two, or whether Sander Clark did enough to be number one. And to me, that is ludicrous. Craig Gordon didn't do anything wrong. The guy suffered a horrific double leg break. I thank Sander Clark. He's a good goalkeeper for Hearts. He's a really good backup goalkeeper. Arguably the best backup goalkeeper in the league, but going forward, I want Craig Gordon in there. Until he shows otherwise, that he's not got what it takes anymore, or until Craig Gordon makes mistakes and we can come to the conclusion that maybe Sander Clark has actually surpassed him in terms of ability, until that happens, Craig Gordon should be the number one. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But let's talk about the game. Speaking of number one is an important number here for Spartans. It was a one goal that they scored, and what a goal it was. Cracked it on the volley. Amazing strike. Craig Gordon had no chance. Sander Clark had no chance. You could play them both in nets at the same time, and nobody is saving this. And I know it was only 2-1. I know we got that late winner in the end, thanks to Frankie Kent, who headed it home, and both our goals were from set pieces. Well, not set pieces, both our goals were headers, though. And maybe Spartans could have defended them better. But I tell you what, the Spartans goalkeeper, Blair Carswell, you couldn't really ask for any more from him. I didn't know he was a lifelong Jambo, but he certainly didn't play this game like he was a lifelong Jambo. He played this game like he supports Hibs, because he was great for Spartans. He denied Hearts at every single opportunity, and the two goals that they did concede, weren't really any fault of his own, and probably his defence done him a little bit dirty. They probably let him down a wee bit. But yeah, let's talk more about the game. I thought we dominated. I thought we'd created lots of chances, but still, fair play to Spartans. They stayed in it. They fought like Spartans. They were like warriors today, and they really did get themselves into position where we could have seen another huge Scottish Cup upset. They had it 1-1 going into injury time, and I know we got the corner, I know we got the header with Frankie Kent, and I know we got the late winner, but it could have easily been the other way. It could have been a corner to Spartans. It could have been them getting that late second goal and them going into the last 16. So I thought we were okay today. I thought we played pretty well. I thought we created lots of chances, but we still could have lost this game on another day if just things played out a little bit differently. So a little bit concerned that we could not beat a League Two side more convincing, despite how well the Spartans fought and despite how good their goalkeeper played. I can't sit here and say that this is acceptable, because it's not. I don't think our performance was terrible, but I think that we should be beating the Spartans, and I think it should be comfortable. I don't think it should be a late winner in the 92nd minute getting us this goal. And I know we didn't have Lawrence Shankland, okay? I know we were without our star man, but that just opens our eyes up even further. That just makes us realise what life could be like at Hearts if Lawrence Shankland does indeed leave. We can't just use this excuse and say, well, we didn't have Lawrence Shankland, so it's okay that we just scraped past a League Two side, because it's a possibility that we might actually not have Lawrence Shankland forever in a couple of weeks. So we need to be better than this. We need to do better than this, and I'm just not accepting that Lawrence Shankland missing makes it okay for us to just scrape past the Spartans. But like I said, look, I'm happy we won. I thought we played okay, but we really should have took more of our chances, and we really shouldn't have been relying on a 92nd minute winner. But for me, the main thing is we got through, and we get both Craigs back. Craig Gordon is back, and also Craig Halkett is back. And you cannot tell me that those two do not massively improve our team, because they do. Craig Gordon is the best goalkeeper that the Scottish Premiership has seen in, I want to say decades. I will say decades. I don't care. I'll put Craig Gordon up against Alan McGregor. I'll put him up against Fraser Foster. I'll put him up against anybody. He's definitely the best goalkeeper I've seen in my lifetime. And I maybe won't include the goalkeepers from the 90s, because I didn't really see too much of them, but from 2000 onwards, he is 100% the best goalkeeper I've seen in Scotland, and it will be a really sad day when he decides to retire. As for Craig Halkett, I think we sometimes forget about how good Craig Halkett is, and I was looking so forward to him and Suter having a partnership at Hearts and hopefully it lasting for a very long time. And we know that Suter left the season after Craig Halkett. He's not doing that good at Rangers, so I would definitely take him back. Craig Halkett was fantastic at Livy. He's been a great player for Hearts, and we've also been missing him now for a long time, and I don't think people actually understand that. They're looking at the centre backs that have come in, and for me, it doesn't matter. You can talk about Kent and whatnot. Craig Halkett is the first name. Kai Rolls, it doesn't matter. Craig Halkett is the first name on the team sheet for me in that defence. I would put him in there before anybody else. So I'm delighted to get Craig Halkett back. I'm delighted to get Craig Gordon back. I'm happy to get through. I don't like sitting there and, 92 minutes, needing a late winner, possibly facing extra time, potentially going to penalties. That was too nervy for me. We should have done a better job. We should have put Spartans to bed, but in the end, we did get the win. And like I said, it wasn't a horrible result. I've seen some bad results or bad performances, but this actually wasn't a bad performance. It was just a lot closer than I would have liked. So I think we could have done better and could have been a bit more clinical, but I can't say that we were rubbish today. I'm not going to say we were rubbish. We were okay. We just shouldn't be leaving it this late, and it shouldn't be this tight against a League 2 side. But look, we move into the draw. I think that we have to be considering ourselves favourites for the Scottish Cup outside of the Old Firm. And I'm sick of us just not winning silverware. We need to be winning Scottish Cups and League Cups. I would go as far as saying every year we should be trying to win at least one of them. And I know it's not going to happen every year. I understand that. I accept that. But the gap, the length between the time between me last won a Scottish Cup, it's not good enough. It's unacceptable. It's been way too long, and we need to change that. We should be looking to win a silverware. Minimum, in my opinion, at least 2, if not 3 years. That should be it. We should be regularly getting to the Cup semi-finals. I understand that if you get unlucky in the draw and you're taking on Celtic, then we're obviously not favourites to do that. But if we can avoid the Old Firm, then we should be getting to the semis. We should be getting to Hampden, and we need to start winning it. And I know we did. We had that period where we got to 3 Scottish Cups in 4 seasons. That was great. That was fantastic. That's what we need to be doing. But we also need to be turning those finals. We need to be turning them into wins and not just runner-up medals. So I've got a good feeling that we could do something. I think that Celtic and Rangers aren't that strong. And I feel more confident coming up against them. Not necessarily because of the way we're playing. I just look at Celtic and Rangers. I don't think they're that strong. I think they are beatable. We've seen them lose multiple times this season as well. So I think that in the Scottish Cup that we could take them. And I hope that we don't get them in the last 16. I would rather avoid them. Ideally, the best thing would be to get one of them in the final and take our chances there. But I don't fear them, and I am hoping that we can be lifting silverware come the end of the season. If we could lift silverware, keep a hold of Shankland, get Craig Gordon, get Craig Halkett back, regularly playing, fit, and secure that 3rd place and guaranteed European football. What a fucking season that would be. Can we do it, guys? I do not know. We're going to have to wait and see, but we got the win today. You've got to be in it to win it, and in the end, we managed to scrape past the Spartans. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Star Scotland TV. Been back for the winter break, so yeah, lots of football content coming daily. I will probably talk about the Shankland situation tomorrow in more depth, because he did decline the contract. I don't think that necessarily means that he wants out. He could just want a better offer, but I'm not going to talk about that right here. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Catch you in the next one, guys. Till then, though, peace.